David, thank you very much for coming in. Welcome to Absolute 80s and happy Christmas.
Hey, happy Christmas to you. It's fantastic to be here.
So tell us a little bit about what's coming up for you in 2012, An Evening with David Hasselhoff. I've had a little look, and this line intrigues me, so I want to kind of know what we'd expect. Music, laughter, and classic TV moments from your illustrious TV career.
Well, I didn't write that, but yeah,
Okay, if you were to write it, what would it be?
I would just say get Hoff with the Hoff and a crazy evening of audience interaction, laughter, stories, beautiful music, nice babes, and party Hoff style. We kind of start off the show very kind of cool, very much like West End musicals. We do a little bit of something from Chicago, which I did in the West End, or Jekyll and Hyde, which I did on Broadway, or The Producers. And then tell some stories about my interaction with the people that I grew up with, that I loved, like Sammy Davis Jr. and Frank Sinatra and Liza Minnelli, and how I got to know Liza Minnelli and Frank, and Sammy, and they were like my mentors. That was my kind of music, but we also know that there's such a massive fans of Knight Rider. We bring Knight Rider footage that no one's ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, like some seriously wild outtakes. Some of them X-rated. We've got some stuff on Baywatch. We do a Baywatch set. We do kind of a tribute to the Hoff. We sing some crazy things like "You want some Hoff stuff, baby, this evening," and then we bring on girls on stage. And after the break, we kind of turn it into a big party.
Oh, great!
We've done everything from literally done shows in homes for people, or in casinos where they want me to play to the big hitters and very much older crowd. And then we've done probably 50 discos this year where they just get completely insane and they dress up as me. And they come in wearing breastplates with muscles to look big and hunky like Baywatch. The girls come in wearing Baywatch jackets or like really skimpy red bathing suits. And it's just absolute madness and fun. And so we decided that, what do we do? So we're going to do something for everybody. And the show is kind of initiated by what the audience does.
It would have been more accurate to ask you what isn't in it.
You know, it's Kit's in it, Kit Carr's in it, and what isn't in it? Boredom is not in it, and you will walk away from this, if you can walk away, because we'll be serving drinks. It will be something in it really for everybody, and especially the hen parties, because we did a thing where we do you can leave your hat on, and we bring on girls for the last sexy dance, and a tribute to Teddy Pendergrass, and it gets just absolutely insane, and it's so much fun. And the main thing about it is just go to my Twitter at David Hasselhoff, or go to my website, and you'll see clips from the show. You'll see what it's like. It's really an opportunity to get to know who I am. I mean, we can sit here and talk for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, or you can read about me in the newspaper, or I can be on Britain's Got Talent. You only have a little time to kind of say, well, who I am. But when you're in a room for 2.5 hours, and you're not being filmed, you're not being taped, you just let it all hang out, and we do. And it's I hated going to a concert and saying, "Thank you very much." You see Bruce Springsteen play, and I just want him to talk. Hey man, how you doing? What's it like? Who are you? Why are you so cool? Tell me something. And so hopefully people will really give a damn and come out and say, "Oh, I brought you a present, by the way. I brought you your first Celebrity Fast card."
Thank you very much.
And that is a card that you can put in your computer and send out 25 greetings of a video of me. Happy birthday. Okay. Hello, Mom. It's David Hasselhoff, and I'm thinking of you.
I get 25 out of this one card.
You can get 25 out of that one card.
I think that will see me through the whole of next year.
Yeah, it should. Well, it's got birthdays, weddings, no funerals, I'm sorry, but they're Clinton cards. Just grab one.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, mate.
So Your description of the show is so much better than the music, laughter and classic TV moments from the illustrious TV career. But when I looked at your illustrious TV career, Guinness World Record for the most viewed TV personality.
I don't know if it's the most illustrious, but it's the most quantitative career.
With that fact,
yes.
1.1 billion people were watching Baywatch at the time.
And I'm telling you, I thought it wasn't true, but I go all over the world, and there's no place I can't go.
Even if Baywatch was the biggest thing with that quantitative figure, would any of that have happened without Kit?
No, it really wouldn't have. It's a very good question because Knight Rider was a classic show and still is a classic show. And when Baywatch came along, I actually turned Baywatch down because I said I really don't want to run down the beach in a bathing suit. I'd rather be James Bond. But I saw the promotion for it, the promo, and it looked so great, and all the slow motion and then all the colors, and I said, oh my God. And the show's about heroes. And I walked out of there and I said, this is going to be a huge hit. And it had the same elements as Knight Rider. I used to write on every script heart, humor, and action. And so if there was heart and we had a story, you could get the ladies and their heartstrings. If there was humor, you get the older guys going, that's funny. And then if you got the action, you'd get everybody because it was exciting.
Yeah. So it's your secret recipe that everyone should really follow, those 3 words.
Well, you know what? If you follow those words in life, it's pretty good too, huh?
Definitely. And you're in Panto as well this Christmas.
Yes.
So you're doing Peter Pan, but you're as Hook. I can't imagine you playing a baddie.
I'm playing Hook.
Yeah.
Hook, Captain Hook. Yes, he's not really a baddie. He's really just so full of himself, and he just loves life. But he hates Peter Pan. And it's great. My first show I ever did when I was 8 years old was Peter Pan. I played one of the Lost Boys. So to come around now and play Hook, and it's just great. And I think when I saw Finding Neverland, the movie, it was like, I was having like a mental breakdown watching this movie because it was kind of like my life. I always wanted to be in theater since I was a little kid, and that was the first show I did.
Let's talk about music as well. So you've done a Christmas album. I could be wrong, I never saw a Christmas special for Knight Rider or Baywatch, but I'm guessing, that's difficult to do when you're actually a lifeguard and all that kind of thing. But you've done a Christmas album, haven't you, as well?
Right. We did have one Christmas special on
you?
Baywatch. It was really great. We were at the beach one day, and all these dwarfs came down, and we had to go out and rescue a bunch of dwarfs, and we didn't know what was going on. And they turned out to be Santa's elves, and they were working at Santa's village, and they got pissed off at Santa because he wasn't paying them enough, and they went to the beach.
Right.
And so we took all these elves in, these little dwarfs, and because dwarfs can't swim, and it was very funny working with them because they have a big sense of humor about it, and they were a little bit terrified.
So to some extent, Mitch Buchanan saved Christmas.
We saved Christmas, we saved the dwarfs, and we actually made it snow. And it's it's one of my all-time favorite Christmases. For
all-time favorite Christmas songs, particularly sort of ones from the 80s, what sticks out to you then? Stuff that we could play whilst you're with us here on Christmas Day.
Well, I like 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and All Through the House. Where narration. I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. But I think I did a song with my daughters when they were 4 and 6, and I got them to say, Dad, come on, do 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So then we did a really cool version of The Night Before Christmas with all the sound effects. So that's my favorite song.
Oh, fantastic. Now, before you go, I wonder whether this is an opportunity you'd like to take, because we're up against something very big this afternoon, which is traditionally the Queen's speech at 3:00 right across the UK. Here on Absolute 80s, we don't take the Queen's speech, but there is the chance maybe for David Hasselhoff to give a festive message to the nation. If you were to any message aside from heart and humour and action, what would your message to the nation be on Christmas Day?
My message to the nation on Christmas Day is to grab the person next to you, tell that person how much that person means to you, and then walk outside and stay outside all day long and all join hands and pray to God that He brings you at least 3 days of sunshine. That's it.
Perfect. It's more profound than the Queen.
Thank you.
David, thank you very much.
Thanks
Thanks
a
for
lot.
coming in.
See you
Have
on
a great
tour.
Christmas. And so the evenings with David Hasselhoff start February 23rd onwards.
Birmingham,
Yep.
and then Newcastle, Cardiff, Edinburgh, Manchester, Nottingham, and then at the Indigo Theatre, 2 dates. So we start the 23rd, and I'm telling you, it's Hoff the hook.